welcome to the Votes for Schools teacher dashboard. So just going to quickly really talk you through how this works. Over here, as you can see, is everything that a school needs to be able to roll out Votes for Schools within their school community. Everything from all your Ofsted commentary, what areas of the curriculum, handbooks, you know, assemblies to launch, CPDs for teachers, you name it, it's in there. We're all teachers ourselves, so we really understand the kind of the crunch points in schools and what is needed to enable something to be super successful. So what we do, we provide weekly resources for schools based around current affairs. We work very similarly to as a newspaper would, and really the idea behind that is to enable all teachers to be able to have a current conversation and respond to the news with their children, who obviously, as we know as teachers, want to make sense of the world around them. So I just want to show you, this is what happens every single week. So the teachers log in, they get a variety of things they can choose. So this is the primaries, there's Key Stage 1, Key Stage 2, there's an assembly. Every week there's a home information sheet, which is really encouraging that kind of parental engagement. And I'm going to show you the lesson. I'm going to show you a Key Stage 2 lesson in a minute. I'm going to fly through it. But the fundamentals for us is that we're all teachers. So pedagogically, it's really sound. It never assumes teacher knowledge, and it never assumes any teachers have any time. So having been there ourselves, we kind of know those crunch points. So what I'm going to do is just quickly show you the Key Stage 2 lesson. I'm going to flick through it as it is on here so that we can keep moving forward. But first things that happen is that we always feed back to the children. As you can see, we feature different schools, and the children's feedback makes them feel they're belonging to something, you know, beyond their school gates, if you like. We also get people externally. We know that if we ask children a question and we're asking for them to have a voice and to be heard, that it's super important that we, as an organisation, feedback to the children. So where they where they contribute to policy and legislation, we always make sure we get that feedback. So really empowering for them. Then you can see, so I'm just going to flick through this, but essentially all the answers, everything is built in. There are lesson plans for these lessons, but we also know that it's literally click, 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 and the teacher, all the answers, anything that's needed is all in there for the teacher. Really pleasing on the eye, you know, using diversity of images, etc., etc. So this is what happens. The children go through it. It's impartial, it's unbiased, it gives two sides to every story. At the end, we always have a yes, no. And then what happens is the children make a decision, and that happens in the school. We provide ballot boxes, but equally some schools do heads down, hands up. I mean, it's entirely up to schools. We're very all about autonomy. At the end of it, the children vote yes or no, and really, really easily, again, because we know teachers don't have any time, there's a way you can manually enter your results. So let's pretend for a second I'm a Key Stage 2 teacher. I've just taught that lesson, so I'm just going to pick my class. It's Year 5. And then my class group is called 5A. These are all set up bespokely for schools. And let's pretend that 5 girls said that, 12 boys, and that's my voting. I'm going to submit those results. Any feedback, any great comment from a student can go in here, and that's how it features on that feedback slide. Just double check you're happy, you submit it. And that's all done really, really quick. And then if we go back to this main dashboard, the 3 things that the teacher needs to do: get the resources, enter the vote, and then in live time the school can see the vote. So these are some of the results that we've just put in. So it's really nice insight into the hearts and minds of your children. And then obviously you get a comparison if you're a part of a national, breaks down by gender, and obviously we also map out the areas of SMSC, British values and prevent that this week's topic has covered. It's all done for you, and I hope you really like it. Thank you.